Hello and welcome to another episode of the Unitrans podcast. Today, we'll be discussing leadership, inclusion, and the growing role of women in shaping Africa's logistics and transport sector. Logistics has traditionally been male-dominated, yet progress and growth depend on widening participation and leadership diversity. Joining me in the conversation today is Iveco Thankyoutrucker winners Cynthia, Thala, and Mavis Ndumo. Welcome, ladies, and thank you for joining us. We look forward to discussing how women are contributing toward change, leadership capability, and organizational effectiveness across the industry. Please tell us a bit about yourselves.
Okay, my name is Cynthia Thala. I was born and raised in Gauteng. I started working as a bus driver, and then I embarked my journey with Unitrans 2019. 2023, I won an award. Thankyoutrucker. It was a nice experience, and I think the people that are around me, that will be Posinkuna, Pulane, and Sam, because they're very supportive with us. They take care of us as women drivers. Even the safety in Unitrans is amazing. Thank you.
That's great to hear. That is great to hear. Mavis?
Okay, my name is Mavis Ndumo, 52 years old. I joined the transport industry in 2008. I'm 17 years of driving. I just got promoted. Now I'm a master driver, #driver trainer. I joined Unitrans in 2021 in consumer, and then I went to chemicals, and then now I'm in Alroad in petroleum industry inland.
Very nice. Very nice to hear. It's amazing what illustrious careers you both had. So Cynthia and Mavis, tell us, what first drew you to driving trucks? Was there somebody who inspired you to do this, or how did it all come about?
I started working at engine garage. I used to be the receiver of the truck. So whenever I look at it, I said, God, I can do this. So I started taking my code 14 and then went to bus driving. And then after bus driving, I embarked my journey with Unitrans 2019. So I started working as a vehicle operator with Unitrans. Like it was something that I wanted to do.
Amazing. It sounds like a very interesting, and was it quite intimidating going from seeing these trucks now at the garage and now going and driving these trucks?
Yeah.
That difference. Tell us a little bit about how it feels like going from there to that.
You know, I used to imagine driving a truck. So it means when you think positive, things will happen the way you think. Like if you do good again, good will follow you. So it was a nice experience, and I couldn't believe it. I always prayed about it. Then I knew then that God is there in my life, because when I ask something in His name, He always gives me.
I started driving in 2008, as I have said, joining the transport industry, but I was a bus driver doing international tourist. But for me, it's my late father. When I was young, he used to take me with him to work because my father was a crane driver. So those big machines. So when I was young, and then he used to take me there. So I didn't know that one day it will end up like me, because before he died, he was crying that, I wish you were a boy. I wish you were a boy. Even now, I wish I can wake him up, and then he can see that now I am a truck driver because I used to go with you.
But if we look at the logistics in the transport sector, it's a fact that it's quite male-dominated.
Sure.
What changes are you seeing in terms of female participation and leadership today?
The automation and technology, it makes things easy for women. And in logistics, when it's easy, like there's no strength that they need because of the technology. So logistics will put more women.
Yeah, we are so very much, we appreciate to join the trucking industry, because, a long time ago, it used to be a men dominated industry. So now we are in, it's challenging each and every day, but as for me, I'm looking forward for more women that can join the industry because our driving is much different than the men. I'm sorry to say that. Yes.
I'm sure it's much better.
Yes,
It is much better.
yes, it is.
But we know that there's still barriers that still exist within the industry. So what barriers would you say still exist within the logistics industry, and what practical actions have you seen make a meaningful difference to the industry?
As women, we have to prove our competency more than men, and so that people can recognize you that you can do it.
Yeah, to add on to that, because remember, we are female and then we are coming now to, like, there are some that feel like maybe we are taking their jobs, but the way we do it, it looks like we are more than the men because we're doing it. Yes, so
But that diversity is a good thing.
it's a very good.
It's a very, very good thing. We need that diversity.
Yes.
How would you say that diversity in leadership contributes to better decision making, the culture within the industry, and also the organizational resilience within the industry as well?
It's a challenging job as for women, but you have to make sure that you keep your safety first at all times. So I think if you're doing that, and then it will cover everything, safety first all the time.
I would say that women, they are more vigilant. Women, they follow standard working procedure. They will always do the right thing because we always look for excellency. So the risk will be minimum.
Yes. And I mean, you make such a valid point in that, because we know that women bring in such great strengths within the industry as a whole. And if you look at now the front line, what would you say the strengths of being a woman are in the front line when it comes to working in the industry?
I think it's we are doing good. We are a good example that now, as they put us, if they can put us maybe to the front line as women, we can do better.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also we are the greatest examples. We make other people to believe in us and wishing to be where we are, because apparently on the road, when you are a woman, like, men will be like, it's a woman that is driving a truck. So they're always amazed. You'll be like, they'll clap hands for you. So I think you also motivate them as a man that they can do it.
Very true. That is very true. And I'm sure there must be quite a few initiatives that have been put in place to help women within the industry. Can you name some examples of initiatives that are women-led that have been quite successful within the industry?
There is a lot. I've been 17 years on the road, no accident for all, and I've been doing cross borders. So I think that's a good of example. 17 years is not like 17 weeks. It's a lot, yes.
Yeah, to add on that, Unitrans is very vigilant with safety. They put cameras so that they can check the behavior of the driver. They give us flashcards, which is before offloading your truck, you have to know that you are safe. They minimize risk at all times.
And the training that they provide us, they help us a lot, because remember, most of the truck drivers, they are not being trained. Okay. So the training, it helps us a lot.
Okay. Yes. It's great to hear that there's such great initiatives from a training perspective, from a support perspective as well, which is great.
And a very supportive management as well. The base.
Like they say, teamwork makes dream work. But now looking into the future, as the industry continues to evolve, what conditions would you say would best support women to build long-term careers and leadership pathways within logistics?
I think they must continue hiring more women, because previously we said that women, they do things excellency. So they save company costs, because when they're cornering, they do it like smart. When they don't accelerate that much, they save the cost for the company.
I would like, and it's my wish to see more female truck drivers joining the industry. I think there will be a lot of changes, including less accidents. Because if you can look and see more accidents in the road, it's men. I'm not saying that women doesn't involve in accident, but we are more careful than men. That one is 100%.
I can agree on that. How does that work-life balance actually work out? The hours are long,
Yes.
that's a fact. So how does balancing all of that come together?
Yeah, most of the time, like me as a single mom, I use my phone to balance everything. As soon that I get that maybe that 30 minutes, 20 minutes break, and then I have to check on them. Most of the time, yes.
So mom is still watching.
Yes. I'm always there with the phone. Just imagine from grade 1 until university while I'm away.
Wow.
Yes.
And I'm sure your father would be very proud.
Yes, that's why I say I wish I can wake him up to see now his image, because I'm his image, because he used to say, when you grow up, I want you to drive these big machines.
Yes. How do people react normally when they hear that you drive trucks for a living, for the both of you? Are people shocked? Are people quite taken aback that you drive trucks?
People, they're always shocked. They are always shocked because they believe that this is the male-dominated area. We're not supposed to be there. But when I see or talk to them, they say that we inspire them. They wish they can also do that. And I always motivate them that if I can do it, you can do it as well. Coming to the fact that how do we balance, I'm a mother of 3. I have a husband who's also driving truck. So I have a very supportive family. My mom, she's always there taking care of my children. So I don't have that stress because I also use a phone to check on them. Yeah, and then we'll be telling them, because they'll always ask, Mom, when are you coming back? Then I'll be like, no, let's count the days. And then I also teach them how to count when I'm coming. So it's not easy, but it's worth it.
And now your day-to-day, what does your day look like normally? What's a normal day look like for you? And what does like a hectic day look like for you?
For me, I start at 6 o'clock when I work day shift. But then because I like to be early, I would clock in 4:30.
Wow.
Check my RRAs, check my truck, make sure that I check everything, because when you're out, the truck belongs to you. Anything happens, it's gonna come back to you. So I will check my truck, take instruction from my supervisor, knowing that sometimes you get the truck loaded. Immediately I will start embarking my journey very early, so that if I get a traffic, I know that I'm still on time. So I have nothing to panic about.
Wow, it's great to hear such coordination and just how you balance everything like that. That is incredible.
Yeah, we do try to start earlier because you know your job, you know everywhere where you're going, so you have to plan your journey. But for us, we as women, we like to start earlier so that we can balance our job, and then you can finish, and then maybe you can go home. And then maybe sometimes to avoid the traffic, because that is the main problem, because stuck in the traffic for 2 hours is not easy.
And also,
so to try.
And also you strive to be better than men. Because I remember there was a time that we were transporting to Emelo, from Joburg to Emelo. Now there was a sleepover in Emelo. So one time my supervisor told me to go to Pretoria, load a truck off to Emelo. I had 3 stops. So I made sure that by 8 o'clock I'm back at the depot. So there was a wow from my supervisor, Mr. Nkuna. So he cut off the slip out. So he said, now these people can do it. If she can do it, they can do it. So there's no longer a slip out in Emelo. It's a in and out.
That is incredible to hear. And would you say now, what is your proudest moment within the industry? I mean, hearing something like that is phenomenal, that you've set the standard essentially for other truckers out there. So what would you say is your proudest moments in the industry?
The proudest moment is when I do coach every time. Like, I don't like to have incidents. I make sure that I follow all the working procedure, and I love what I'm doing and also what motivates me is every time there will be inspection from our customer Total, my boss will always choose me, that send it to Cynthia. So that makes me feel that there's something good that I'm doing. And I'm happy to be the brand of Unitrans and to represent Unitrans. Because when I'm out there, I know that I am Unitrans. Because if anything happens, they're going to say Unitrans. They won't say Cynthia.
That's amazing to hear, just the pride that you have for your job. It's such an inspirational thing.
I love my job a lot.
Very great to hear. Very great to hear.
Each and every day we take pride in our job. Yeah, like me now, I'm not driving, but I think I miss my truck.
They even know I drive TV0 250.
Okay.
They know that that's my truck.
Okay.
They know it that if I see TV0 250, they see me.
They see you.
Yes.
Oh, wow. And Mavis, what would you say is your proudest moment?
I take pride each and every day of my job, and I would like to thank Unitrans for opening the doors for us, especially as women. And each and every day, I take pride in my job. I make sure that everything is done well, and safety, that is everything.
Because remember, when we out from our houses, our children, our husbands are waiting for us to come back. So all of that, it belongs to me. I do a right thing or I cut corners, so it depends on me. So I have to do a right thing at all times, follow the procedure, make sure that even with the customers, you don't teach them a wrong thing. Because I always get the comments, other drivers will say to me, the people from the garages, they say you are straight. Because they know that when I'm there, I know I'm in business.
Yes.
Yeah. But at the same time, I do a customer service a lot, because I know if anything happens, Unitrans will go down. So I make sure that I protect Unitrans.
So just some parting words. What advice would you give to young females who are looking to join the industry today? How would you advise them in terms of how they can join and what initiatives they can do to get better and better within in the industry?
Okay, it's not an easy thing to do, and then you must follow your heart. Don't let fear to stop you. And I wish more female can join in the industry.
I would say that life is a journey. Find mentors like us. Yeah, find programs. Do your code footing. There's learnerships. There's information everywhere. Nothing can stop you if you want something, and pray about everything at all times.
So we can all agree that this has been an inspirational and informative episode. We've learned that inclusive leadership strengthens organizations and industries as a whole. Once again, we'd like to thank you, Cynthia and Mavis, for joining us for this insightful conversation and for your honest insights and lived experience. You've both helped us to see that empowering women in logistics is not just about representation, but about unlocking capability, resilience, and long-term contribution.